Here's how I was able to build muscle as a skinny guy. And honestly, I'm the best guy that you can possibly hear from if you're a skinny guy yourself on how to build muscle because I know how, as a natural, you can build muscle. And a lot of guys that out there don't know that because most of the guys that you hear from are honestly on steroids. Like most of the bodybuilders, if not all the bodybuilders that you hear from on the internet on how to build muscle and how to do it quick, quote unquote quick. There is no quick and easy process other than taking steroids to building muscle unless you're like naturally gifted. If you were naturally gifted to build muscle quickly, you wouldn't be watching this video. Okay? You wouldn't be watching this video. Now, I started lifting weights around 3 years ago and look at my physique, bro. Right? Look at my physique. I look good. I have nice amount of muscle mass. And the way I was able to do this was through literally just being as consistent as possible. There is no secret to building muscle quickly or as a skinny guy. There is literally no way. We're not that genetically different. Okay? We're not that genetically different that you're not going to build muscle by doing what I did. You're going to build muscle by doing what I did, which is literally start going to the gym and lift weights. Now, here's some tips and tricks that are going to save you some time as well and are going to help you build muscle as quickly and as efficiently as possible or as possible for you as like based on your genetics, okay? And what we want to maximize is our diet, sleep, recovery, training, and our mindset. Also, a bonus, our testosterone. We should be maximizing all these six things in order to build a nice physique. And the benefits of building a nice physique is that you're more attractive. And I'll be honest with you, the reason why I started building muscle, why I started going to the gym was for women, was to literally get a girl to like me more, to be more attractive, so that more like I could get girls, so I could eventually get a girlfriend, and I do have a girlfriend. And part of that is because I'm attractive. Part of that now is that it's not the main thing. Obviously, you got to know how to act around women, how to make them attractive, not just to your physical, but also to your personality and mentality and all those things, right? As an individual, as a complete whole. But here, I'm going to tell you how to build that physique so that women are attracted to you and also so you're healthy as well. Because we want to be healthy. A healthy human being equals an attractive human being. Keep that in mind, right? Let's talk about our diet, which is honestly super important, especially as a skinny guy. You need to bulk up. You need to eat high amounts of foods or high amounts of calories, my bad. Not high amounts of food, but high amounts of calories, lots of food. Okay? Eat steak, eggs, fruits. That should be your diet. That's literally your diet. It should be fruits, whatever fruits that you like. Meats, red meats, chicken. Honestly, red meat is better than chicken because of the micronutrients and has more nutrients that your body requires that needs to build muscle to keep your testosterone high. You must eat red meats. If you're not eating red meats as a skinny guy, you're not going to build muscle. I'm telling you right now, it's the best form of protein. Now, I don't drink any protein powders or use protein powders. What I do is literally just eat eggs. I eat minimum 5 eggs a day, a minimum. Okay, you should be eating that every single day, and as often as possible, red meat. Beef liver is one of the superfoods as well. If you want to have high levels of testosterone, be able to have enough nutrients in your diet as well. It's literally a multivitamin that actually works. Okay, eat beef liver, eat steak. That's going to bring all the protein in and the nutrients that is required for you to build muscle, as well as eggs. All these foods and fruits should be your main fuel source before the gym, after the gym, to be able to have enough carbs in your diet. Carbs are required for testosterone because this signals to your body that you are in an abundance or you have an abundance of food. When you eat fruits, which is the best form of carbs. Okay, it literally is. When you eat fruits and honey as well, honey is one of the like if you're not eating honey, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Honey is one of the superfoods as well, of, like energy and testosterone. So all these foods that I'm talking about are essential for your diet. If you're missing one of them, you're not going to be able to build muscle as quickly as you genetically can. Okay, so make sure you're eating these foods. Fruits and honey are a signal of abundance that you have enough food to reproduce. So this signals your body to produce more testosterone, which is what we want because the higher our testosterone, the more muscle we can build and the quicker we can build it. Now, you're still going to build it at a normal human rate, not a steroid level, but we can get close to it if you're going out in the sun as well. We're going and doing everything as consistent as possible. It's not going to be as powerful again as steroids, but it's going to be as possible as you genetically can, which is a lot quicker than you might possibly think because your entire life you've never lifted weights. Of course, you're going to be skinny because you've never lifted weights before in your life. Once you start lifting weights and you do it as often as possible, and especially as a beginner, we want to maximize our noob gains, which is the time in our lives for you and me. We're going to build the most muscle. I already rinsed out most of my noob gains at this point, right? At this point, it's just about staying as consistent as fucking possible, and I'm gonna build more muscle. But your noob gains is like the first couple of years that you start lifting, you're gonna build the muscle the quickest in your life because you're giving your body a new form of exercise stimulus, which hasn't been done before. So take advantage of this. I'm telling you right now, focus on that diet, focus on that rest and recovery. You will be able to maximize those noob gains. Stay consistent in the gym. You're training how it should look like. Make sure you don't train too long because if you train for too long, you're going to spike up your cortisol. If you spike up your cortisol, that is going to fuck up your testosterone. We want to train for at least minimum 45 minutes to 90 minutes. That should be like the best range for exercise and lifting in the gyms. And the closer you get to those 90 minutes, the more your cortisol spikes. So for me personally, I train for around, depending, like, this depends. Like, if I'm going by myself to the gym or if I'm lifting weights at home, it's usually 40 to 50 minutes because it shouldn't take that long for you to be in the gym. Like, literally, I go for the gym for around an hour. That's all it takes for me to get in my workout. Make sure you are resting well in between your sets. 2 to 3 minutes for compound lifts, 1 to 2 minutes for the isolation. So pretty much like bicep curls and tricep. Most of your exercises are going to be compound lifts, the big lifts, which don't be scared of them. Okay. Now we still want to build our nice aesthetic physique, so we want to have those isolation exercises like, oh shit, sorry about that. We still want those isolation lifts. We still want to do our lateral raises to build that nice V taper. We still want to do our bicep curls to build those nice arms, right? But keep the main thing the main thing. We want to build a nice aesthetic, um, Dorito shaped physique, which comes down to focusing on your lats, our abs, our lateral delts, our upper chest, and those should be our main muscles to focus on to build an aesthetic physique. Okay, keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. Okay, focus on those. This doesn't mean don't do exercises for the rest of your body. This means just focus on the exercises. And there is no secret exercise to building muscle. Please do not listen to bodybuilders when it comes to that. Do not listen to anybody. Just do the exercises that are going to build muscle in these areas. Okay, there is no quicker way to build muscle that stimulates your muscle better. No, most of your exercises, whether it's um free weights or machine, calisthenics or not, they're gonna stimulate your muscle the same. Okay, we want to reach failure as often as possible in our sets, or through 2 to 3 reps from failure. That is the best range, honestly. If you want to be able to lift for longer as well, make sure you recover well. Make sure you do those things in your training. Please, please listen to this advice. I listened to this advice and I was able to build muscle quicker, or actually at the same rate that I would have done if I would have gone to the gym for 6 times a week. Mind you, I only like my average, honestly, for going to the gym in the past 3 years, like going to the gym or actually lifting weights has only been 4 to 5 times a week. Probably a little bit less. 3 to 5 times a week has been like my range of how often I lift weights in a week. Right. Lately it's been low because I've been focused more on like sports and track and field. But on average, that is like what I do, and I'm still able to build a great fucking physique because I focused on the right things, on the right volume. Okay, just get to the point where you're reaching failure at least, or just at the end of your set. Okay, at the end of my bad, at the end of your last set. That's what I meant. At your last set, that's when you should really focus on that failure part. Okay, All right, that's the training part. Now the rest and recovery. Please, bro, focus on your sleep. Focus on your health. The healthier you are, the more quicker, or not the more quicker, but the quicker you are to build muscle because you're healthier, because you have higher levels of testosterone, because your body is able to be in not survival mode, but in thriving mode, right? We want to be in thrive mode as often as possible where our brain is thinking we are in abundant environment. We're in the environment of abundance, right? Which comes down to literally sleeping good, eating clean. All these things bring to your body, to your brain, like that signal that you are in an environment of abundance. You can relax and you can build muscle, increase your testosterone, and what that usually comes down to is that your body's ready to reproduce, right? When you're in survival mode, you're not going to be able to like produce enough testosterone, which um increasing your stress increases your stress levels, which comes down to like literally just those healthy habits that you do, doing the simple habits of going to sleep early, waking up at the same time every single day, sleeping 8 to 10 hours. Those are the things that you should focus on besides your training. Your training is important, but what you do outside the gym is just as fucking important. Like if you want to build muscle as quickly as possible, or as possibly or as possible as your body can, you need to focus on these things. You need to focus on increasing your testosterone levels. Going out in the sun is also another thing that's gonna boost your fucking like muscle, like fucking protein synthesis and all that shit. Okay, it's also gonna make you a lot happier as well. It's a mood booster. If you want to literally be happier, bro, and more motivated to go to the gym and exercise, go out in the sun. These things are gonna increase your testosterone as well. Going out in the sun, like the sun is so fucking powerful. Now, if you live in a place where the sun is not available, buy yourself some vitamin D and take those pills, bro. Take as much vitamin D as you fucking can, okay? Without overdosing or killing yourself. Obviously, I would say 10,000 to 20,000 IU is the perfect range for like pills. When it comes to like vitamin D pills, okay, and vitamin D is essential for building testosterone. I mean, not building testosterone, but increasing your testosterone and building muscle. That those are the things you should focus on. Write these things down. It should be simple. Okay, it's your diet, your training routine, how often you train, your rest and recovery, and your mindset. Those are the things, and your testosterone as well. But those things come along with like just keeping your diet healthy, eating clean, and all those things. Sleeping well, all those things. Excuse me, I just ate, so. But yeah, keeping yourself as healthy as possible, and that way you're gonna build. Oh, excuse me for the voice crack. But keeping yourself as healthy as fucking possible is gonna help you build muscle a lot quicker. Okay, so please, 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 bro, follow this advice if you want to build muscle as quickly as possible, and focus on those aesthetic muscles that will build that aesthetic physique that will get you attraction for women. Right? At the end of the day, bro, you're doing this for women. Like whether you're honest or not, which is better to be honest, honestly. Like you're doing this because you want attention and attraction from women, which is not a bad thing. Whoever told you this is a bad thing, honestly, does not want the best for you. I want the best for you. I'm here to help you. Do it for women if you want. Do it for yourself if you want. But at the end of the day, the physique is for yourself, so you can be able to attract the woman of your dreams. It's gonna help. Honestly, it is gonna help. Now let's talk about the last thing, which is our mindset. And the mindset should be is that you do not quit this journey, that you keep lifting weights no matter what, whether you've been inconsistent or not. Keep lifting weights. You are gonna miss some days. One day you might feel like going to the gym and you go, but the next day you won't. Keep that mindset of discipline as well. As like, even though I don't feel like going, I'm still gonna go because I know building this physique is gonna bring my is gonna make me a lot more confident. Is gonna just make my life a lot better. And also, I just want that physique. You tell yourself that. Like ever since I was a kid, bro, I've always wanted this physique. I've always wanted to like look good, look muscular, be athletic, and have that physique that women are attracted to. I've always wanted that since I was a kid, bro. Like like I remember telling my parents that I want to be buff. Like literally, I told them that, or I want to have like I want to be muscular. I want to have that nice physique. And ever since that moment, like I've always wanted to do that, and now that I'm able to accomplish that dream, like I fucking took the opportunity, the chance to do it, and I started lifting weights. You Take that opportunity now. Now is the best time to start. Not tomorrow, not in the next month. Now. Now is the best time. As as soon as possible, start, right? Start. Because you're not gonna get any younger. The time's gonna fly anyways. Why not start now? Because in the future you're gonna regret not starting earlier. And now is the best time to start. Probably the best time to start was when you were like a kid, right? When you were younger. Now is the second best time. Now is the fucking time you start going to the gym and you tell yourself, I'm gonna build this physique that I want, right? Because who doesn't want to look attractive? Who doesn't want to be more confident? Who doesn't want the physique that shows hard work and discipline? Who doesn't? It's gonna bring a lot of benefits, not just to your relationship part of life, but also like your respect, the respect that you receive from people. Because when someone sees someone who's muscular, who has a good looking physique, who is lean, who is healthy, people respect that because they understand that you are disciplined, that you are a respectable man, that you work hard. Why not you? Why not you be that person? Why not be more confident? Why not do those things? So start going to the gym. Tell yourself that you're doing this for your future self and this is a good thing. Make the gym as enjoyable as you fucking can. Talk to people, go out, go to the gym with your friends. If you can't, it's fine. Just go by yourself. Listen to the music that you like in the gym. Pump yourself up, get yourself hyped before going to the gym. And if you struggle with being consistent with the gym, literally just think to yourself, step by step. Don't think of the end result of you being in the gym, but just think about like you putting on your clothes, which is gonna kickstart that habit, right? That's gonna kickstart that habit of you going into the gym. Put on just your gym clothes and tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym, right? I'm just gonna put on my gym clothes. I'm gonna walk out that door. I'm gonna get my keys, or I'm gonna tell my dad to take me to the gym, whatever it is, right? And I'm gonna lift weights. That's gonna kickstart that habit. But view yourself as the type of guy who lifts weights, who's an athlete. Okay, this is all gonna help you with your mindset of being consistent in the gym, of building muscle. Do not view yourself as a skinny guy anymore. View yourself as a guy who's making progress, who's gonna get that physique, who is capable of getting that physique. Because if you limit yourself by telling yourself, "Nah, I'm too skinny to do this. Nah, I don't have the right genetics," you're never gonna accomplish anything. If you believe in yourself, which it takes a little bit of delusion, you're gonna be more consistent. And why not think positive things about lifting weights? Like, do you want to be skinny for the rest of your life, or do you want to become a fat a piece of shit? Because I know, as a skinny guy, you still eat shit. Eventually, you're gonna get fat, bro. Like I used to eat a lot of junk food, and I stayed fucking skinny. Now that I've been lifting weights, eating clean, you know, I know that if I ate the same food or the same amount of food, but with unhealthy food, I would be fat right now, bro. I would have like a gut. It's your choice. You want to be an average skinny dude, weak, or do you want to be the representation of a fucking man? You want to have that nice looking physique. You want to be respected. You want to show people that you are consistent, disciplined, hardworking. It's all about your mindset, bro. Because if your mind is not there, if your mindset is not in the right place, telling yourself that you can make progress, that you can build a physique, you're never going to reach the physique because you're telling yourself that you can't. Once you fix this, once you fix your brain, your mind, and you put your focus on the right things, like the gym, and you're not focused on playing video games, eating junk food, watching porn, scrolling your phone, and you take those distractions away. Okay? Keep those distractions out of your fucking life, and you view yourself as the type of guy that's focused. That's what's gonna make you the real progress. Not just going and showing up, right, physically, but also showing up mentally and telling yourself, I am the type of guy that does this. Please keep this in mind, bro, because this is the mindset that helped me be more consistent in the gym. This is the mindset that got me to this physique. That I am this type of guy. I am the type of guy who's a fitness guy. And you're literally just every single day repeating this to yourself, and you're more focused and locked in. You're watching more videos on like the foods that increase your testosterone. You're watching videos like my videos that literally teach you how to do these things, how to build muscle quicker. Okay. By the way, my name is Lucas Cervantes. If you're new to the channel, welcome, bro. Click the subscribe button if you want more videos like this. It's gonna help you improve your life. I also have a program, full-on program that teaches you how to build muscle, how to like become a better version of yourself. Link down in the description. And being that type of guy that also gets girls, has a good life, is working hard on his goals. So go check that out, bro. And how to build that nice physique. Honestly, it's a full-on guide. Teach you everything I know. Okay, this is more condensed videos, but I'm still like gonna post videos that are gonna help you. I also have that program. You can check it out. You can get personal advice from me on struggles that you may have or any questions. Okay, so click that link in the description. Other than that, bro, peace out. To the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.